Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly.
This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Green Bay Packers. Men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go from Lambeau. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 20. Yard line. 25-yard line.
Here we go. 45. White. Hut, hut.
A first carry for the all-pro running back. It's Josh Jacobs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. 25-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
Play action this time with Love. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Doubs, 74 yards. And the Packers need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. At their own 23-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. They'll run it again with Henry. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. That's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Okay, some people call it the shuffle pass. Some people call it a shovel pass, but this worked really well. And it's hard to do in the NFL because of the big bodies that tend to clog up the middle of the field. But the execution was excellent there, able to get it done and get upfield for big yardage.
To throw is Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
2nd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
A first down carry for Henry. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Jackson from the shotgun. That's complete. Left side to Bateman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 10-yard line.
Jackson. They'll get this to Flowers, left side. And the Ravens are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
1st and goal.
Now Lamar changing the look. Henry will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now Jackson steps away. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson punching it in from a yard away. And the Ravens are an extra point away from evening this one up. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number one.
It should be number one, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Ready. Set.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. That's to Golden. He's got it right side. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Set. Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
52 blue. Shot. 17. Hut.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Hurry.
At the 37-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
43 rail. Ready.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd down.
Love looking to throw it. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Love will sneak it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
At the 44-yard line.
So a bold call, but this drive will forge on. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion.
10 black. You yellow. Hut.
Love this time is going to set up to throw it. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Let's go. Red, 30. Ready.
Throwing. Love. And incomplete on the deep ball.
feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Go now. 45. White. Hut, hut.
To throw now. Here's Love. And that will be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth.
33. Yellow. Set. Hut.
They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Now Lamar changing the play. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. This is 2nd and 8. Here's Jackson to throw. And that is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Jackson now. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on fourth. Jackson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
13.
Henry up the middle. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Here's Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Now it's Jackson. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end Andrews. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now, right now, they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A gain of 3, second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Second down, they go again with Henry. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. Here's third down and 4. From the gun, Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. And this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. Fourth down, here's Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Carry now for Derrick Henry. Down to about the 45.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second down and 6 now. Again, it's Henry. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Running from the gun with Henry. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
1 yard gain.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 23. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
2nd and 7 from the 20.
Now we change it.
Again to Henry. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. To throw is Jackson. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. Rashad Bateman, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
21. Packers 7. Tyler Luke to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, Charles, you remember their last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, but you understand why they did in this close game late. Now, though, the road back is even tougher.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And it was fair to look back and say the 4th down was the moment where this one was decided. But as you mentioned, understandable about why they went for it. But, hey, a lot of credit to the guys on the defensive side of the ball. They knew they'd have to defend in that situation, and they got it done.
That's caught downfield. It's Golden.
It's a gain of 18.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
And the Packers first down. 1st and 10.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A handoff, running left, Henry. The 20, 5, they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, 42 yards. And the Ravens have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Luke now for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Ravens 28, Packers 7.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Black shot. Flight blue. Smash. Red. Red. Yellow. Hut.
Love. And that throw behind his man. He missed it. Incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
This offense so far on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Now inside the 25. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. But just to add that to the list of great moments for this defense today, they've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick 6?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Oh, what a move. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Here we go.
And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed, 67 yards. And the Packers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. McManus's point after is good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone,
and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Red, set, hut. Yellow, 20.
Following the interception, Love. Pass caught. That's Golden. Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd down and 6.
10 cycles.
2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Now Love. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down.
You can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jaden Reed, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Lining up for the extra point.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
35. Packers 21. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Good gain there on 1st down and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking. Nice hole for him. Ends up picking up nice yardage. Stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. Now Jackson. Check down here for Henry. And he has the Ravens 1st down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw and likely put an end to this thing. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
A gain of 3 on the play. 1st down, Ravens.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Raven 1st down.
13. No, we changed it.
Now it's Jackson. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll try to pound it in with Hill. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Justice Hill, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. after the touchdown. Luke back out to kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
21-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Ready?
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. He got 29 yards that time.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Love. Got his man. That's Luke Musgrave. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
It certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Lambeau.